What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a quickie news update video here on the channel. So, we're in March, and you might be wondering, yo Smack, you said March is gonna be a huge month for Monsters and Mortals. We're 1/3 done. Nothing happened. What do you want me to say, guys? But there are some developments regarding Monsters and Mortals. Let's see what we got here. Starting off with Poppy Playtime X Monsters and Mortals DLC. So our first soundtrack for Monsters and Mortals X Poppy Playtime DLC is up on Glowstick Entertainment. The title is No More Hugs, because he snapped, and now it is time for Huggy Wuggy to stop hugging, because he's the boss of this DLC. To recap, ladies and gentlemen, in March there are 3 DLCs planned, and unfortunately it doesn't seem like all 3 of them will drop this month. Yeah, there is Simulator DLC, Poppy Playtime DLC, and Cory X Kenshin DLC. And it seems like, because the agenda was the Yandere Simulator DLC from the get-go, one would wonder, how long do we have to wait? Are we pushing Poppy Playtime DLC? And Yandere Simulator is now the only agenda, getting it out in March this month by any means necessary? Or what? Look, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, but there's a likely chance this is not gonna drop this month. It might, if within this week we get the Yandere Simulator DLC, but it's unlikely at this point. So Poppy Playtime DLC with the Cory X Kenshin DLC, I think, is moving away from March release, but I would love to be proved wrong. Vincent Lung's revealed that Poppy Playtime DLC wishlist on Steam are through the roof. That only means one thing, that they want to do Poppy Playtime DLC right. We got our first look at Monsters and Mortals Steam trading cards. So as you can see on your screens, this was revealed yesterday. We got Pen Monsters and Mortals Steam trading card. This came after the option of Steam trading card itself popped on Steam in Monsters and Mortals page, on Monsters and Mortals page. And then you got a Glowstick Vince Monsters and Mortals Steam trading card, looking clean. Then you got Fiend Monsters and Mortals trading card, which means that we're gonna have DLC characters trading cards as well. Then you got Chef Monkey Monsters and Mortals, which means Boss are also part of Steam trading cards. I wanted to put it last time, but I didn't get the time. Silent Hill DLC. Silent Hill DLC for Monsters and Mortals, right? We all know it was for limited time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, March is the last month you can get your hands on Silent Hill DLC. So March, it is, quote, March is the final month that the Silent Hill DLC will be available on Steam. If you haven't purchased it yet, this is your last chance to buy it on Steam. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The game is nearly incomplete without this DLC. This DLC is everything. It means everything to me. It has Heathers. It has Silent Hill map. It has nurses. It has the freaking boss Pyramid Head himself. It has Sybil with a gun. The only character in Monsters and Mortals with a gun. It feels so good, satisfying. Guys, you need to get this, but don't worry, it might not be available on Steam, but the Silent Hill DLC will still be available on other consoles when Monsters and Mortals drop on other consoles, and Epic Games Store later, which means when Monsters and Mortals drop on Epic Games Store, it'll have an option to buy it from there, which means it's probably going to be available limited on Epic Games Store and other consoles. Like, they will drop once again, but only for like a limited time. I'm just surprised that they allowed it this long. I was like, okay, it's gonna be for a few months and then it's gonna be gone, but the fact that it's been up on Steam for this long, guys, you need to get it. You need to get your hands on Silent Hill DLC. Vincent Lovix tweeted about Evil Nun the Broken Mask. There's not much here, but he only said this: I get a lot of Evil Nun fans asking me about Evil Nun the Broken Mask update. I hear you all, and you'll probably see some new stuff at some point reasonably soon. I need to remind you guys that Evil Nun the Broken Mask was supposed to get updates in March. It's still March, but you know, there was a lot of things that were supposed to happen in March. 3 DLCs, Evil Nun updates, but you know, hey, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen, as long as, you know, they come out smoothly. I think the waiting period is nearly coming to an end, and then after that it'll be one DLC after another, and then one update after another. Same goes for Chapter 5. There's not much here, there's not much to talk about at the moment, but when the time comes, it'll be back-to-back insanity, and I'm here for it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this was your Dark Deception news update for March. No update at the moment, other than that it is all 3 DLCs are slated for this month, and we can cross that off the list. Subscribe, follow the and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and peace.